Pop quiz. See if you can spot how many times I change my shirt in this video. So one of the first things I want to do with my new blue 240SX street car is I want to put some new wheels on it. It didn't come with wheels, and so in order to drive it home I had to steal wheels from this car here, this white 240, and so I can't keep them, I can't use them, and I want to get as big a tire on there as possible. I want to take the car to the track and turn it kind of into a track toy, and so what I want to do is I'm going to take the wheels off of this race blue 240. These are some Enkei wheels. They're pretty nice. They're 17 inches, and I want to see if they are going to fit under the fenders on the street 240. So let's find out. Let's look under the car. All right, so in here I've got probably got a ½ inch here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna pull the spacer out and see if I can get the wheels under the fenders. So the wheels don't fit. They are 18 by 9 inch wheels. They're a little too wide. So what I'm going to try to do is remove some of the negative camber, try it again and see how it works. The spacer on here, it's a pretty big spacer. It's 14 millimeters, and it might be more spacer than I actually need. So right now the car has a whole lot of negative camber. That's Reggie's M5 that just started up. You can hear the Vanos pump squealing. So I'm going to move the camber over here so it's something approximating 0. I'll probably run the car at something like minus 1.5, minus 2. Right now it's got a whole lot of camber. And then I want to take a look and see how well the wheel fits inside the fender. All right, so I took the spacer off, this 14 millimeter spacer. I put these Enkei wheels on. We're a lot closer, but we're still about 8 millimeters away from the fender. So in other words, the rim is about 8 millimeters out from the fender. Put this bar here, and you can see there's like a little bit of a gap still. And then up in here, the coil is actually touching the rim slightly, so that's not going to work either. You might need to go with a narrower rim with these fenders. I'm going to mess around with it and we're going to find out. So after doing a ton of searching to find out what wheels I could put in the front and the back that are gonna fit on both sides and not stick out and not rub the shocks, I finally decided on a set of Enkei RPF1s. All right, I think it looks pretty good, actually. I'm a little concerned about the rear fitting. The front actually goes in perfectly right in the fenders, and it doesn't touch the shock at all. The back kind of sticks out a little bit. The car does have a little bit of a lip on the rear fender, so I'm hoping that's gonna work. And maybe just a little bit of camber, the thing might work out okay. I'm gonna raise it up too. The car is actually super low right now. It's practically on the ground. All right, so to raise up the car, there's 2 bolts here. There's one here, there's one here. I'm gonna take the shock off, and then this whole piece here is on a screw, and this rotates around, so I'm going to bring this down, which is going to bring the car up. I think I've got maybe another inch roughly, so I'm going to bring it up all the way to the top. Okay guys, I'm going to raise up the back shocks now. They're a little different than the front. I'm gonna undo the top of the shock, and then I undo the bottom. and turn the bottom part of the strut. So let's check it out. And that's all there is to doing the rear struts. Simple, eh? Okay, so here they are on the car. Sorry, Cody, it's not stanced anymore, but I like it. They just barely squeeze in under the front and the rear. The tire size I decided to go with is a 235/35/17. I was hoping to get a 245 under there, and maybe I can in the future, but the first time out I want it to be a little bit conservative and see how these would fit. And they seem to fit pretty good. Next time I might try a slightly bigger tire size. I need to drive it and actually see if there's rubbing or not. Now a 245 is obviously a bigger tire, but I figured it might be a little bit more fun just to go and do a little sliding around the track.